I doubled my income last year and somehow ended up with less money in savings, just like 78% of Americans who blow through their entire raise within a year. That's lifestyle creep in action. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how these sneaky spending increases ambush your finances before you even notice. I'll share the simple system I developed that helps me capture every dollar from my raises to build actual wealth, instead of funding upgrades that look impressive but leave me with empty pockets and no additional happiness. Ever wonder why so many people who make six figures still live paycheck to paycheck? The math behind this is absolutely mind-blowing, and once you see it, you'll never look at raises the same way again. Let me introduce you to two people, Alex and Jordan. Both are 25 years old, making $50,000 a year at the same company. Alex decides to upgrade with every raise. Nicer apartment, better car, fancier restaurants. Jordan takes a different approach, maintaining the same lifestyle and investing the difference. Fast forward 30 years and the difference is staggering. Alex has saved about $250,000. Not bad, right? But Jordan's sitting on over $2 million, same starting salary, same raises, completely different outcomes. This isn't some far-fetched scenario, it's basic math that plays out every day in real people's finances. Why is it so hard to resist upgrading our lifestyle when income rises? Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. That shiny new purchase gives you a happiness boost initially, but within months, it just becomes your new normal. The luxury apartment that felt so special at first? Now it's just home. Social media makes this worse by showing endless highlight reels of luxury vacations and dream homes, rewiring your brain to see extravagance as the baseline. I know this struggle firsthand. For years, I watched my income grow while my savings barely budged. Every raise meant a new subscription, better restaurants, or fancier clothes, constantly chasing that initial thrill from each upgrade. The shocking part, all this spending isn't making us happier. Americans under 30 ranked 62nd in the 2024 World Happiness Report, despite higher spending levels than previous generations. We're spending more but enjoying it less. The real cost of lifestyle inflation is the compound growth you never experience. When you spend an extra $500 monthly on a nicer car, you're not just giving up $6,000 a year, you're giving up what that money could grow into over decades. Hundreds of thousands in potential wealth, just vanishing. This is why I developed the lifestyle cap strategy that completely transformed my financial trajectory. I'm going to share exactly how it works. Those hundreds of thousands in lost wealth aren't hypothetical numbers. They represent your future freedom evaporating with each unconscious upgrade. But here's the good news. You don't need to track every penny in some complicated budgeting app that you'll abandon after 2 weeks. What if the solution was creating a simple lifestyle cap that automatically builds wealth? This one mental shift completely transformed my financial reality, and today, I'm showing you exactly how to implement it. Think you're immune to lifestyle creep? Let's do a quick reality check. Have you started ordering takeout instead of cooking, or upgraded to a fancier apartment when your old one was perfectly fine? These seemingly small decisions compound into massive financial consequences. Lifestyle inflation looks different at every income level. For recent grads, it might mean immediately upgrading to a luxury apartment complex. For mid-career professionals, it's trading up to larger homes in trendier neighborhoods. And for executives, it's the annual luxury car upgrade that constantly resets the depreciation clock. This endless upgrading creates money dysmorphia, where people with healthy savings still feel financially insecure because they're comparing themselves to unrealistic standards. Social media makes this worse by showing curated glimpses of luxury without revealing the debt behind them. Here's how to implement your lifestyle cap strategy. Calculate your personal enough number, the standard of living that genuinely satisfies you. For example, my comfortable cap was my living expenses when I made about 70% of my current income, covering housing, food, and occasional entertainment. Next, set your finances on autopilot by having direct deposits funnel additional income straight to investment accounts before it hits your checking account. What you don't see, you won't spend. When considering upgrades, I use the 30-day happiness test. Before making any significant lifestyle change, I wait 30 days to see if I still want it just as badly. It's amazing how many urgent needs disappear after a month of reflection, Research shows experiences yield greater long-term satisfaction than possessions. So when I spend above my cap, I prioritize meaningful experiences over status symbols. Beyond those framework percentages lies the shocking reality of what your everyday purchases actually cost you in the long run. I'm talking about the invisible price you pay when that money never gets the chance to grow over decades. Let's get super real about the numbers for a second. Have you ever wondered what your purchases truly cost in the long run? Think about that $35,000 car sitting in your driveway. Nice ride, right? But here's what your car salesman definitely didn't tell you. When you account for lost investment growth over 30 years, that vehicle actually costs you over $400,000 in future wealth. It's like having a massive leak in your financial bucket that drains away potential wealth with every car payment you make. Similarly, that premium coffee habit costing you $5 a day creates a steady drip from your wealth potential. Visualize this. Over 3 decades, that's $54,750 directly spent on coffee, but closer to $150,000 in lost wealth when you factor in what that money could have grown to. The daily coffee isn't just a drink, it's a small financial decision that compounds dramatically over time. Here's an interactive exercise I want you to try right now. Pause the video and take your most recent lifestyle upgrade. What's the monthly cost? Multiply that by 12, then by 30 years. Now multiply that total by 2.5 to estimate what you'd have if that money had been invested instead. That's the real price tag. Pretty eye-opening, right? But listen, I'm not here to make you feel guilty about every dollar you spend. The sweet spot is figuring out which purchases actually bring lasting happiness, and which ones just temporarily fill a void. Research consistently shows that meaningful experiences create more lasting satisfaction than material possessions. What's fascinating? Many truly wealthy individuals maintain surprisingly modest lifestyles despite their massive incomes. They've discovered a powerful secret, defining what enough looks like for them personally. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. They recognize that redirecting just 50% of their increasing income toward investments could dramatically accelerate their path to financial independence without feeling deprived of life's comforts. Alright, we've covered all the nuts and bolts, and here's the surprising truth. Wealth isn't about fancy strategies or cutting every small joy from your life. It's actually about something much simpler. The ultimate financial superpower practiced by 80% of millionaires is keeping your lifestyle in check when those paychecks get bigger. Financial freedom comes not from how much you earn, but from how wisely you manage your money. This wisdom transforms average earners into wealth builders. Your mission this week: calculate your lifestyle number and commit to investing half of your next raise. What's your biggest lifestyle creep temptation? Share below. Let's learn from each other and work together to achieve financial freedom. Remember, this journey isn't about deprivation, it's about building a future where money works for you. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and share. For more content like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. See you in the next video.